What's up, everybody? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. A very Merry Christmas to my THG fam out there. Happy holidays to those that do not celebrate Christmas. What a week it was. Finishing the week off green into the end of the week. It was a great week. We had a strong start. We finished it off just as strong. We're going to talk all about it on this live stream here tonight, guys. The Santa Claus Rally is in 100% full effect as the market is literally a stone throw from all-time highs. Welcome. My name is Mike Ledford, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that don't know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated online premium educational platform that's available to the retail trader today. And we have one simple goal. That is to help you guys to learn, trade, and profit. Results matter here. We're not just empty words and broken promises. If you guys are new, make sure you like and share this video. More importantly, make sure you subscribe to the channel right now, because 6 nights a week, Sunday through Friday, we go live right here for free. Myself, other pro traders from True Trading Group, as well as special guests will drop golden nuggets to provide you with free lessons that are going to help you guys become better traders and investors. But why should you listen to any of the stuff that we talk about on here? I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I began my career working for a fund in New York City. My first job out of college. Then 2008 happened. That was the Great Recession, the stock market crash. That is the same time that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now, fast forward since 2016, perhaps even more importantly, my team and I have helped thousands of retail traders from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve peace of mind from reaching financial freedom by learning how to trade stocks, options, and crypto. At TGD, we teach you how to fish, how to stand on your own 2 feet, how to become a self-sufficient trader. All right? Trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's also not gambling. It's a skill that needs to be learned like any other, especially since it's a skill that could potentially help you guys reach financial goals that you never thought were possible. Tonight's live stream is going down as follows, folks. We're going to do a 15-minute Q&A. I'm going to give some time for people to log on, let you guys ask me a bunch of questions. Non-members, and we also had some other members sent us some questions from earlier in the day. We're going to pull up some of those questions as well. And then Adam and I have a very special message to our TTG family members out there. For those that don't know who Adam is my business partner and co-founder of True Trading Group. We have a special message that we're going to share with all of our teaching members here tonight. Then I'm going to spend about 15 minutes. I'll talk to you about the teaching membership. We got a fantastic holiday sale going on for those that are interested in joining the TTG platform. You're definitely going to want to hear the offer that we have for you, the discounts, the incentives. If you've ever been interested in joining True Trading Group, there has never been a greater time to get yourself the gift that keeps on giving. And I mean that literally. All right, then we're going to go over the stock market trading recap of the day. Tesla, absolute rip your face off rally in Tesla. What's going on there with that stock? Is Elon Musk done selling? Yes or no? We got some clarity on that today. Also, BFRI paying us late in the day. Possible short squeeze in play. SOPA, some good profits on that one there as well. And I actually am still currently short a piece of my NVAX position. I'm going to talk to you guys all about it right here on this live. But SOPA, BFRI, great trades today. And the lesson we're going to cover is how to use volume to identify or predict, rather, follow through, right? How to use volume to predict follow through. I used it on SOPA. I used it on BFRI. That's what made a good chunk of my profits today, folks, those two stocks. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I did it so you can do that same exact thing next week. All right? Then lastly, those that are interested, I will show you the entire THD platform. I keep saying platform because we're not just a chat room with trade alerts, folks. True Trading Group is a platform that was designed to empower, educate the retail trader, but also provide them with the tools and resources that professional traders have access to that allows them to make better informed decisions. So I'll show you what some of those tools and resources look like for those that are interested later on at the end of this live stream. All right. So listen up, folks. We're going to start that Q&A session now. So go ahead, start typing your questions in chat. There's no such thing as a stupid question, no such thing as a silly question. Ask questions. That is how you learn. So let's go ahead and begin that Q&A, guys, right now. Mike, can you explain roughly what the last message on Benzinga was about? The SPY market on close and balance 366 million to buy side. Thank you and happy holidays to you and your family and the TG fan. Thank you, Father Guido. Happy holidays to you and your family as well. So I'll explain real quickly what that means. So when you get a market imbalance, okay, it'll usually come out a few minutes before the close. All that's telling you is that there are still traders or computers, excuse me, that still have unfilled orders. So when you have $366 million to the buy side, that means that you still have $366 million worth of buy orders that have not been filled, that want to be filled. And that kind of message goes out. And you can have, sometimes people will, market makers and everything will try to fill those orders and try to match 366 million. Sometimes when the imbalance is a huge number, 366 million is not that big of a number. It's not nothing, but I have seen, much bigger numbers. I've seen, imbalances in the billions. It could potentially move the market, into the close in the way of that imbalance. But when there's smaller numbers, like if you see like 82 million to the sell side, small number that's not necessarily going to have an effect on the markets. But that's what that means. It means that there's still orders out there that are yet to be filled, that want to be filled. And they're kind of like sending a message out. They're like, hey, I'm here. Somebody, anybody, fill me. And that's kind of what that is. Hey, Mike, how do you adjust yourself from leaving money on the table, even with the tier trading and no P&L shown? So hit the bid. You've got to ask yourself, you first have to figure out what's the reason why, what's the reason why you're leaving all this money on the table. And for that, you got to ask yourself, are your profit targets in the wrong place? Is that why you're leaving too much money on the table? Or are your profit targets in the right place? Let me go back. Let me actually say that again. So I make myself very, very clear, because there's two very big differences. Scenario number one, your profit targets are in the right place. You just don't allow the stock to get to those targets and you exit prematurely. That's one reason. So that's one scenario that would have a different cause for you to do that. Another scenario would be your profit targets are in the wrong place. You're actually taking profit when your targets are reached, but the stock just happens to continue, always go further. Therefore, then maybe your profit targets are in the wrong place. So those are two completely different scenarios, which would both carry completely different underlying root causes for the issue that you're having, which is leaving a lot of money on the table. Now, with that being said, keep in mind, your job as a trader is not to catch a stock's entire move. If a stock goes from $10 to $18, your job is not to get long at 10 and sell out at 18. Don't ever try to do that. Whenever you try to catch the bottom and catch the top, I promise you will miss the top and the bottom. And it will usually lead to you losing more money than you should have in the first place, or actually cause yourself to stay in a trade far longer than you should have and give back a lot of profit. Your job as a trader is to identify high probability scenarios where you can profitably implement your strategy. That does not mean necessarily that you're going to catch a stock's entire move. Okay. If your profit targets are met, there are going to be times, obviously, where you're going to leave money on the table. There's plenty of times when I get out of a trade and the stock does continue higher, but the stock reached my profit targets. But sometimes when a stock has really good momentum, it breaks through resistance levels on the way up. Now, there's no way for you to know which resistance level is going to hold and which one's going to break. All you can do is do what your plan is. And okay, we reach this level, I'm going to take some profit off the table. Why? Because it's a potential resistance area. I don't know if the stock's going to break through that resistance or if it's going to pull back. So when it reaches it, I'm going to take a piece of profit off the table. If it breaks through and continues, great. I've still got some shares. Tier trading strategy in full effect. Right? But if it doesn't break through that resistance, then pulls all the way back, I've taken profit off the table. I've secured some profit. Right? So you have to keep that in mind as well. Now, if your profit targets are in the wrong place, that's a matter of technical analysis. That's a matter of identifying resistance areas. And for that, it's going to be a charting issue, and we've got to go down and we, I would suggest that you go through the courses, not the courses. You do some of the homework with Jason Simmons. Jason Simmons gives out homework for everybody where you guys can help practice and identifying support and resistance levels and chart patterns on a chart. Okay, I think that's very, very helpful for people. And if that's what you're doing, hit the bid, then I would tell you to work on that. If your profit targets are in the right place and you're just not staying in to let the stock get to your profit targets and you're getting out prematurely, most likely that's an underlying cause of a fear of actually losing. So when you're actually up on a trade, you actually will tend to exit quickly. It's funny because you might not think this, but the reason why you exit winners too soon is actually because you're scared of losing. So let's say if you're up $200 on a trade, then all of a sudden the stock starts to pull back. Now you're only up $100. You're like, you know what? $100 is better than nothing. I don't want to go red. So let me just take the $100 now. It's better than nothing. And then an hour goes by, and if you stayed in, you'd now be up 300. But instead, you only have $100 to show for it. So it really is an underlying root cause of being scared to lose. If that's what you're dealing with, an exercise you can do is when you get to profit target number 1, move your stop loss to break even. Now, don't do this forever because you're moving your stop loss prematurely. Understand you will get stopped out sometimes and the stock will continue higher without you because you're prematurely moving your stop loss. You have to understand that. Okay. So understand that when you're going into it. This is just an exercise to get you to hopefully remove the fear of losing. Because if you take some profit and you move your stop loss to break even immediately, it is now physically impossible for you to lose money. And hopefully that realization that it is physically impossible for you to lose money, hopefully that realization settles and calms your nerves, allows you to hold during a pullback, and gives you the patience to wait for the stock to get to profit target 2, profit target 3. We just have to get you to experience what it's like. Actually, guys, BFRI is starting to make a move here. We are long BFRI here, folks. We held that 1250 area. Okay, we held that 1250 area that I discussed with you guys all during the market session. And now we have just bounced off of it. Now we're starting to climb ourselves higher. If BFRI gets back over 1350 and starts to push 14, you could see that short squeeze trigger now in the after hours session. We are currently long from $12.16. Profit has been taken off the table there over 14. And now we're still in a piece of this position. So I'll keep an eye on this while we're talking here. And if anything changes here, I will notify you guys and I will let you know. But we are already long this from 12.16. Stock's currently going up 13.25. And I will let you guys know if this thing starts to make that move. I'll walk you through this. We'll do it live. Obviously, we'll do it live here. I'll walk you through this if this thing starts to make that squeeze after hours right now. So I'll keep an eye on this while we're doing this. Let me just kind of get back to the question here from Hit the Bid. So basically we want to do that to make sure that we could remove the fear of losing. It's kind of like when a little kid at like the town pool is like scared to jump off the diving board, right? Like when a little kid gets to the diving board, they're scared to jump off it because they're scared of heights. Okay. They're scared of heights. You just have to get the kid to jump to realize how much fun it is to splash into the water. No one has ever seen a kid scared to jump off a diving board, jump, get into the water. What do they all do as soon as they do it? They get right back out of the water and they go right back up to the diving board and they want to do it again. All of a sudden, they're not scared anymore. Why? Because now they've experienced how fun it is to actually jump off and splash in the water. That fear is automatically gone because they experience how fun it is on the other side of fear. You as a trader have to understand how fun it is on the other side of your fear. Your fear is losing. You have to experience how fun it is, though, to reach profit target 2, profit target 3. You have to understand how fun that is. So by reaching those targets, that will hopefully then help you get over that fear of losing. So I hope that was helpful. Hit the bid. Why do you expect high volatility to be at all-time high next year? I expect volatility. Okay, so I don't expect volatility to be at an all-time high. I mean, like if you're talking about the VIX, I'm not necessarily thinking I expect the VIX to be at all-time highs. I just want to make myself very clear with that. But volatility in the sense of the size of the moves I think the market's going to make next year, I think are going to be very drastic, because you're going to have this environment next year where the market is going to have to digest a lot of information into the future and make assumptions and projections into the future without having data at the current day. And that's going to be rate hikes, inflation, and growth. And all of these factors are going to keep the markets on edge all throughout next year, because every single Fed meeting that's going to be coming up, the markets are going to be anxious. Is the Fed going to raise rates? If they do, is it only going to be 25 basis points? Is it going to be 50 basis points? Like, what is the Fed going to do? If the Fed raises rates this Fed meeting, well, the next Fed meeting, are they going to raise rates again? Or are they going to wait and then push that next rate hike further into the future? What about GDP growth? What about earnings? Are earnings and the economy able to continue to move higher, even in the face of rising interest rates? But what about inflation? Is inflation cooling off? I don't know yet. We're going to have to wait and see what the CPI numbers and the PPI numbers are going to be. So you have all of this information the market's going to have to try to digest, which is going to result in market sentiment shifting literally day by day. And you're going to have situations where one day the market's going to be up 600-700 points, and the next day it'll be down 900-1,000 points. And us as active traders are going to have such tremendous opportunity to trade those size moves from a day-to-day basis like that. That volatility is going to give you I'm telling you guys now, next year is going to be the year of the active trader and the active manager. Portfolio managers that just sit and don't really do anything are all going to underperform next year, because the markets as a whole, I don't necessarily believe are going to just continue to move higher in a straight line. I think it's going to be stock specific. It's going to be a stock pickers market next year. It's going to be individual sectors that are going to outperform the overall market. And it's going to be the managers and the traders that can actively move around and are flexible that are going to outperform. Sometimes it's not good to be big. Okay, sometimes bigger is not better when you're talking about in the overall markets, guys, because you can have yourself in a situation where these hedge fund managers, if you have someone that's managing hundreds of billions of dollars, it is physically impossible for those people to get in and out of positions in a matter of days. They cannot do it. So if market sentiment shifts from week to week or day to day, they are at the mercy of that volatility. They have to just sit. They can't get in and out of hundreds of billions of dollars of stock in a matter of 2 or 3 days. So you can have a situation where the Dow Jones next year could literally have a day where it's down 1,000 points, up 800 points, up another 500, up another 800, then down 900. And it's like, we as active traders are going to be able to make such ridiculous money in the size of those moves, when someone that just has to sit there like this is going to make nothing, because like 3 months will go by. Now the markets could move thousands of points up, thousands of points down, and then at the end of a quarter could be right where we started. So a major manager that manages, billions of dollars can literally just be sitting on like a 4% gain. Meanwhile, an active trader could triple their account in that time period. That's what I am expecting next year in the market environment that I think we're going to get. It's going to be the year of the active trader. People that are flexible, people that can be long one day and short the next. Hello, that's us. Okay? This is what I'm telling you guys. There's never been a better time to get educated and understand how to take advantage of these opportunities, because I think that type of volatility is going to be a day trader's dream or a swing trader's dream. Like active trading, we're going to kill it next year. Yes, the market's closed tomorrow. Somebody just asked, the market's closed tomorrow. Yes. Usually the market is a half a day. Usually the market's a half day on Christmas Eve, but because Christmas falls on a Saturday, they're observing the Christmas holiday tomorrow. So it's a full close day. I buy 2 stocks and I'm losing so much and it doesn't seem to be coming back up. What should I do? Margaret, you should sell them. Cut the bags. Cut the bags. take that money, put it to work somewhere else. Hope is not a strategy. You got to have a reason to be long a stock, not because it's down so much and you're hoping it bounces back. That's not a strategy. Arnold Gonzalez, what's up? Mike, I've been red for the last 9 months, but I've been green the last 4 days in a row. My question is, what do I do with this extra money? I don't understand. I don't understand the question. Or what should you do with this extra money? Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yeah, Mike probably is unaware, but Arnold Gonzalez is a member of ours that had been struggling for 9 months straight, really putting in the effort, really struggling, and it finally clicked for him this past week, and he is now green 4 days in a row. He has extra money, and it really just kind of clicked for him, and he's somebody that's been with us a long time. And
is that a spotlight behind you, or is that just the window?
That is the sun.
What? It's dark where I am. We're in the same time zone.
I don't know.
All right. Yeah, there's no sun.
So, Arnold, congratulations, man. It's really incredible. I know, because you and I have spoken on multiple occasions how hard you've worked at this, and congratulations, man. It's a really beautiful thing to see that comment. So, thanks.
Yeah, Arnold, great job, man. Putting in the work and busting your ass to kind of turn things around. This is just the start, though. This is just the start. Don't get overzealous. Just focus on what has been working for you these last 4 days, and let's just work on repeating that. Sometimes traders, as soon as they start to have some success, they get a little overzealous, and it causes them to kind of get out of their, cause them to do things differently than what has been working. So my advice to you would be to just focus on what specifically has been working for you for these last 4 days, and focus on just building off of that and repeating that. Don't try to do too much. Don't get, overly excited, but I would tell you to just enjoy this. Enjoy the light bulb moment. Enjoy the, where the time where things have clicked for you. But don't enjoy it for too long, because we still have a lot of work to do. And just like I tell traders, don't carry losing trades or losing days with you into the future. Don't carry wins with you into the future either. Every day is a brand new day with brand new trading opportunities. So, let's continue down this road. But I'm proud to see that things have clicked for you now with 4 consecutive green days in a row after struggling for quite a while. To finally have that light bulb moment must feel really damn good. And it can come at a perfect time with the holidays this weekend. And I want you to enjoy it. I want to enjoy it, focus on what it has been that's been working, and let's replicate that going into next year. All right, guys, next question. Don't be shy. Fire away. It's taken me a while to learn this. I thought I knew more than I did and made bad trades and overtraded. I've turned things around thanks to TG and all the members that have helped. Awesome, John. John, you said one thing specifically there that I want to just focus on for a second, and that is for all the members that have helped. The thing about your training group that you will all realize within hours of you joining, if not days, that inside of True Trading Group, we are a community and a family of traders that actually really does care about one another's success. And aside from myself and the other moderators in True Trading Group, you will also find that the members themselves are extremely helpful. We have some amazing traders that are part of the TTG family. You guys have to understand something, that when you join True Trading Group, you are getting access to the same education or a simplified version and expanded upon version of the education I received when I worked at the fund in New York. So traders are getting a real feel for what it's like to actually do professional technical analysis. And, when you have thousands of traders that are, in chat during the day, that are, scouring the markets in search of opportunities, I'm only one person, but other than me, there's 8 other professional traders that are moderators inside of True Trading Group. But even with us, we're only 9 people. It's only, it's 9 sets of eyeballs. We can only look at so many stocks at once. We can't look at thousands of stocks all at the same time. But when you have thousands of traders that know what to look for and can analyze setups that can bring things to everyone's attention, it makes everybody a better trader. But you'll also find that our members are very helpful. They're very willing to help each other. And the guidance that I see on a daily basis inside of chat, and the way that members help each other, because we've all been there. You guys have to understand that whenever you talk to a successful trader, no matter what you are struggling with, that person has dealt with and overcome that exact same struggle. Everybody. Okay. Everybody has dealt with, every successful trader has at one point in time dealt with the struggle you're dealing with, but they've gotten past it. So they can relate to exactly what you're dealing with. And that's why it's important to have that type of family camaraderie type of feel inside a True Trading Group. And that's something you'll realize immediately. Guys, I told you before that Adam and I had a message to all of you. Adam had a message, or Adam and I have a message for all of our teaching members. And I think that this is a great time for us to actually go through and read this message that we have to you guys. So if we want to bring Adam, if you want to come on and kind of go through this, and we can read this announcement, this message for them.
Sure. I like that we're in a little winter wonderland for it.
I like this too. It's TTG. It's TTG's metaverse.
Oh, nope, that didn't work. Hang on. Oh, come on. All right, there we go. All right, so we put together a message for you guys, which we thought would be better than. Is there an echo?
Only when I talk.
Okay.
You're fine.
All right. So, man, it really. I mean, do you see this sun?
Yes, we all see that very, very brightly.
So we went and put together a letter. Look, we asked all of our TTG members to be on here for this, and for those that aren't, I'm sure we'll check it out later. But putting that back on. Look at that pompadour. Nope. Nope. Ugh. I don't know why I'm wearing this like a headband. We wanted to put something together that was more than just, regular holiday email. Okay? Brian. That was more than just a regular holiday email that people send out or businesses send out. And we just figured that this would be something a little bit more appropriate. Okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and read it. To my TTG, or to our TTG fam. All right? To our TTG family, I want to start off by saying Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Kwanzaa, and even a belated Hanukkah, or any other holiday that we might have missed. We say it all the time here. TTG is a business, and it is, but it's so much more. And in the spirit of gratitude, we wanted to speak on that for a moment, and we both thought that this would be a cooler than sending out a mass email, since you all get a ton of those for these live streams anyways. Feel we'll give you guys a break, and this would be more appropriate. All right? So TTG is a business, but it is also something exciting and fulfilling worth getting out of bed to build, not just for the money, but for the people we call family, our members and our employees, even Glenny. Just kidding. Just kidding, Glenny. TTG is a platform built on the premise of empowering the retail trader and helping to change people's lives. How does it do that? Is it the courses, the tools, the alerts? Partially. But also, and perhaps more importantly, it's the people. The people behind TTG, the members, the mods. We would be nothing without the people that are in it. The amount of love and support you all show us every night on these live streams and in chat and just in general is amazing, humbling, and not something we take for granted, not for 1 second. TTG has been the catalyst for members to buy their first homes, quit their jobs, buy their parents a car, make more in 1 week than they typically make all year at their day job. It gave people security in time of uncertainty during the pandemic. And out of that security, it has allowed members to build confidence by standing on their own 2 feet. It has shown them that no matter what excuse they have had in the past, whether it's not enough money, not enough time, not smart enough, too old, too young, etc., that they can do this and that they are not bound to the day-to-day they thought they were. TTG has shown what happens when a community comes together, and no matter what political affiliation, what gender, what your sexual preference is, what race, what religion, etc., we can put all of it aside and come together and support one another for the greater good. Nothing else matters because together we are TTG. TTG has allowed Mike and myself to give back to people in a way we never thought possible. Giving back a total of $1 million in cash and electronics to members over the past 12 months. It has allowed us to help send, this part's going to be tough. It has allowed us to help send 2 sisters who are members to take one last vacation before one of them passed away from cancer. It allowed us to help a member who was paralyzed from the armpits down stand via a brand new electric stand-up wheelchair to hug his family on their level for the first time in a long time. TTG is a business that has given our lives more purpose and meaning than we could have ever bargained for. And that is only because of you, our TTG family members. We are just getting started and are grateful to be on this journey with you all. So from the bottom of our hearts and from our families to yours, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I don't think that could have been conveyed in an email properly.
That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. You know, it's really.
I'm gonna go. You can get sappy on here. I gotta go.
Yeah, just come get the waterworks started and then just bail on me. I appreciate that. You know, guys, it really is amazing. It really is amazing what TTG has and continues to become. And I really do believe that at a time where, you know, that I feel like our country has never been more divided, you know, whether you're a vaxxer, an anti-vaxxer, whether you're a Democrat or a Republican, whether you're this or that, like, gives a shit. You know, I just feel like we have been able to create a community where everybody's same focus and same goal is just to prosper and to better the lives of your family members. You know, when I say family, I mean the literal sense of providing a better life for you and your family by reaching financial goals that you didn't think were possible, but also in the, you know, metaphorical term when you're talking about like your TTG family. And it's just like I'm humbled in seeing some of the things that take place on a daily basis because of the members that we have in True Trading Group and how serious that people take this, and everybody's has the same goal. Because, but believe me, I'll tell you what, nobody gives a damn about your race, religion, gender, political affiliation when everyone's trying to make money. Money is one thing I think that everybody can agree on, and that is really our goal here at True Trading Group. And I think that the fact that we've been able to help impact other people's lives, and I think that the true meaning of, when you look back at your life, when people talk about like, was your life a success? A lot of people have different terms for success and different definitions of success. But I really think that aside from, like financial success or like, family success, you can judge the success of someone's life by how much of a positive impact they've had on others. And the more that you can positively impact other people's lives, I think the more successful your life has become and the more meaning that your life has become. And I feel like over the last couple of years, people have forgotten, just how far one simple gesture can go for somebody else. You don't know what other people are dealing with. You don't know the struggles that they're going through. You don't realize, how far just a simple act of kindness or anything. You don't realize how far that can go for somebody in their life and the chain reaction that can create. And I think that what we've been able to do here at True Trading Group and the way that we've been able to create this family and give back to members, it's just amazing. And we could not have done this or gotten to this point without each and every single one of you. We say it all the time that like, we don't, True Trading Group, it's all about you. It's all about the members. And we will succeed and fail as a business based on the success and failure of our members, and the support that you all continue to show us and continue to show yourselves through the TGG platform and the TGG family, I think is something that has just been a real eye opener, at least for me personally, like where I am in my life. It's just been a real eye opener, and it's been just a real pleasure and a real joy to kind of go through this journey with each and every single one of you. And we're just getting started.
I'm back.
Oh, the sun's down.
It's not down. Yeah, it's going down.
Well, it's down for now. It's out of the window. It's out of the window. So yeah, guys, with that being said, I just thank you to all my TGG family members. I love you guys. We're just getting started. BFRI still looks great, by the way. We'll see if that squeeze happens here while we're doing this live. But I'd like to see who's with us right now that maybe is not a member of True Trading Group. Like maybe you guys are not really familiar with the family environment and community that we have here. But I'd like to actually see if you're not a member of True Trading Group. Sarah, if you're not a member, I want you guys to type the number 1 in chat right now. So if you're not a member, or maybe this is your first live stream, just go ahead and type the number 1 in chat. We got Tamika J, Sergio Parrish, Dale Richmond, Daisy Montenegro, Deborah Kelly, Claudia LeQuinn, Joey Ryder, Marianne, Bill Martin, BMD Higby, Teresa Harris, Venatori will travel Brown. Good. A lot of new people that I see that are kind of firing away here. Good. All of you guys that are typing the number 1 here. Okay. Timothy McNally. This is good. All the people that are typing the number 1 here, you guys may not realize how lucky and fortunate you are to be here right now, but you're going to soon find out how fortunate you are to have found the TGG family and the TGG platform. And I tell you guys all the time that results matter at True Trading Group, and a result can be simply defined as an effect, a consequence, or an outcome of something. An example can be like an effect of you joining True Trading Group, actually putting in an effort, taking the courses, passing the quizzes, using the tools, joining the study groups and the workshops that we hold. You statistically have a very good chance of making money and, more importantly, becoming a better trader. And if anyone does not believe me that is in fact a fact, just watch this. My members, my family members that are part of True Trading Group, if you're making money, if you're becoming a better trader, I would like for you to type the number 1 in chat right now. Type the number 1 in chat right now if you guys are making money, if you're becoming a better trader. Now, if anyone that's not a member, I want you just to pay close attention to how many people are going to type the number 1 in chat right here on the side of the screen. These are TC members that are telling you they're making money, they're becoming a better trader. And if they can do it, so can you. This is what I mean by results matter. This is what results look like. They found us the same way that most of you did, and that's a live stream. Okay. They've dealt with the same hurdles. They have the same obstacles, the same excuses that you have had. The difference between them and you at this point is simply access to professional level education and access to professional level tools that can help them make better informed decisions. And being part of a community of thousands of traders that actually care whether or not they succeed or fail. Another example of a result would be, and I don't make these numbers up, these are the numbers that by you trying to figure out the stock market game by yourself, you actually have about a 90% chance of failing at this. I'm not saying True Trading Group is the only way to do this. It's not. But I am saying I think it's one of the, if not the best options for all people of all skill levels from all walks of life to give themselves the best chance to learn, trade, and profit. We help people reach their goals of becoming consistently profitable by combining a professional level education, which is what I learned that I worked at the fund. And we combine that with premium tools from companies like TradingView, Benzinga, Quote Media, Trade Ideas, and more. We're a community that all shares that same goal, folks. We truly care about one another's success. Stay right where you are, because in just a few minutes, I will share with you some lessons on how to use volume to predict follow through. I use that same lesson to catch a big time trade on SOPA today, and also a big time trade on BFRI. So that same lesson I applied in 2 different scenarios that actually is where I made the bulk of my money today. Okay. So you guys want to make sure that I want to go over those lessons with you. So don't go anywhere. All right. First, I'm going to go over, I'll tell you guys a little bit about the teaching membership and the platform for those that are interested. Our goal is to level the playing field for the retail trader. That means that we have to have a continued effort from us to ensure that the teaching platform remains within reach financially for most retail traders and investors that want access to it. Because of that, we are slowly walking the price of our membership back to $22.12. Don't freak out, we're not there yet. As part of our holiday sale, okay, you guys could actually, excuse me guys, my throat is a little, bear with me 1 second here. My throat is dry. So, as part of our holiday sale, okay, you guys can actually get a 45% discount on our membership. It brings the price all the way down to $11.98. All right, brings it down to $11.98. This is the cheapest price you're going to have access to the TC platform. There will not be a cheaper sale tomorrow on Christmas. There's not going to be a cheaper sale on New Year's. $11.98 is the cheapest you're going to get access to a membership to True Trading Group. And the price you pay tonight is the price you pay for life. So if you pay $11.98, you're going to pay $11.98 when it comes time to renew your membership next year. It doesn't matter next year if our membership could be $2,500 next year. All right. You will only pay $11.98 to renew your membership. You're locking yourself and grandfathering yourself in at that price point. And I'm pretty confident that that's going to be a major factor for you next year, because our renewal rate is about 73.5%, or our retention rate, which is about 3 times the industry average of some of our competitors. So I'm pretty sure that you guys are going to want to renew your memberships, because at the end of the day, if you guys are making money and you're becoming a better trader, why would you not? All right. So that 1-year membership, it normally is $22.12, but you guys have access for the rest of December. Okay. For the rest of December, the rest of this year, you guys have access. I can't read what Adam is telling me. I think it's 40. It was our laptops, I guess, then. I'm getting updated here from Adam on what we have available for people that's left for our holiday sale. Okay, so we have 40 laptops available. Got it. Okay. All right, guys, so let me rewind. So I was getting confused on what Adam was updating me about our laptops. So the next 40 people that will join True Trading Group, okay, will be able to get themselves not only the 45% discount, but you guys want to jump on that 45% discount because the price is going to continue to go up. It's not going to be cheaper tomorrow. It's not going to be cheaper for New Year's. The price is going to continue to go up every day in the month of December. All right. So you guys want to take advantage of that coupon code. The coupon code is TTG121. All you got to do is go to ttgoffer.com. That's the website, ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. That'll get you the 45% discount. But the next 40 people to do so, and this is all we have for the rest of the month of December. Okay. For the rest of the year, we only have 40 laptops. That's going to be for people that join the TeachD family and get TeachD certified. So upon using that coupon code, you're going to get the 45% discount. You're also going to have a chance to earn a brand new free laptop upon becoming TeachD certified. This means you've completed our courses and you've passed our quizzes. That is how you become TeachD certified. You get a certificate, you can print it out, share it on social media. You get a green check mark next to your username. It lets other members know you have completed and passed a professional level curriculum and education, which is a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. On top of that, also, we pay for the shipping, by the way. We ship anywhere in the world. We literally will give you that totally free as soon as you become TeachD certified. It's a free laptop, all yours. You're also going to get 2 small private study group sessions with a pro trader at TTG to ask questions, go over lessons, topics that you are struggling with so we can really help speed up that learning curve. Okay? You just have to use the coupon code TTG121. Go to ttgoffer.com. You will know you are one of the 40 laptops if you see a laptop in your checkout cart. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you are one of the 40. You're good to go. You've got a laptop. If you do not see a laptop, that means we've completely sold out of them for the rest of the year. But last and certainly not least, for those that use the coupon code TGD121 right now, you will also get a complete full money back guarantee. I told you results matter at your trading group, and this is how I prove it to you, because it's actually not just any money back guarantee. If you commit to me and the TeachD platform, actually utilize the platform you are subscribing to, put in some effort, put in some energy to actually learn this skill. And I think it warrants it. It deserves it, since it is a skill that could potentially help you reach financial goals that you never thought were possible. If you are willing to commit to the platform and go through the courses, pass the quizzes, and attend one study group, do those 3 things. If you still do not make your membership fee back at least once, that's $1,198. If you don't make that back, I am going to give you not just your $1,198 back. I'm going to give you an extra $1,000 on top of that for wasting your time. I told you results matter at your trading group, and I mean it. This is how I prove it to you. I stand behind this platform. I put my money where my mouth is. So let me recap. Go to ttgoffer.com. Enter the code TTG121. You will get a 45% discount before the price goes up. You are locking that price in for life when it comes time to renew your membership. Does not matter what the price is. You're only paying $11.98. You're going to get 2 small private study groups with a professional trader to ask questions and get help with the lessons and topics that can speed up your learning curve. You're going to have a chance to earn a brand new free laptop upon becoming TeachD certified. And if you do not make your membership fee back at least once after going through all of our courses, passing the quizzes, and attending a study group, I'm going to give you back $2,198. That $11.98 price point is good between now and Sunday. After Sunday at midnight, the price jumps. The price will jump well over $1,200. Okay, you guys can jump on this price now, between now and Sunday at midnight. You just have to use the code TTG121. You can plug that right in at ttgoffer.com. Okay? Now, let me tell you real quickly, guys, what's included in your membership. Okay, because you guys will never have to pay another dollar for any of the things I'm about to tell you. These are some of the things that are in the TeachD platform. Our 17-course curriculum, simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned at the fund. You're going to get access to all of them. There aren't any VIP or pro courses that cost more money after you join. There's no upsells for courses and tools. There's beginner and foundation courses for those that are new, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you guys to learn. Then you've got our trading performance journal. which will actually track all of your trading and give you statistics and data so you can figure out where you're making mistakes. You got Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. Gives you news as soon as it crosses the wire. Quote Media's full book level 2 to see all the market makers. TradingView's premium charting software. ETNA simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money with real-time data. You don't pay $1 extra for any of this. This is all included for $11.98. You get Trade Ideas real-time scanner. So you're always focused on the best stocks during the day. Of course, access to our chat room with all of our trade alerts from a group of professional traders that has a collective win rate of over 80%. We're fully transparent. There's a journal on our website that tracks all of our moderators' trading, so you guys can go check that out yourself. We do live workshops and webinars every week. We just added options flow and dark pool data. You got a social sentiment scanner, so you can see what stocks are being talked about the most on social media. Analyst ratings, insider buying and selling. Yeah, there's 2 small private study groups. And of course, we do a lot of fun giveaways with members too. We give away cash. We give away electronics. We've given away over $1 million in cash and electronics to our TC family in 2021. You just have to be a member of True Trading Group for a chance to win some of those giveaways, guys. All right, so you just have to go to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121. If you have any questions on the membership or you're having a hard time signing up for whatever the reason, you can send a text message to 201-775-9702. Again, that phone number is at the bottom of your screen, 201-775-9702. Do not call. Text that phone number if you have any questions signing up. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. Also, we have a 1-week trial for those that are interested as well. Okay. That 1-week trial, it's only $3. We charge $3 just to make sure you're a real person. There's no auto renewal. There's no reoccurring payment. It's just one-time payment of $3. You can go to ttgthree.com. You guys can join us for a full week. Holidays don't count. So if you sign up for the trial right now, don't worry about it. The holiday's not going to count against your trial. You'll still get that full week with us. Holidays and weekends do not count as part of your trial. Okay, so you will still get a full week if you sign up right now. ttgthree.com if you guys want to join us for the trial. You guys can spend the weekend going through the sample courses that are included in that, and then start fresh on Monday and kick some ass, rock and roll, and let's finish the week strong with the TTG fam in chat next week for the final trading week of the year. All right. So there you have it. ttgthree.com or ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121. All right. All right, guys. Here we have it. Now, let's, as I keep an eye on BFRI, I'll just keep an eye on this. We'll see what happens if we get that squeeze. Remember, we're long from $12.16. Stock is currently $13.23. We already took profits off, but we'll see if we can get a little squeeze. Wabada. We'll see if we get that on BFRI. We can get up to all-time highs. We shall see. Oh, we got Sergio. Welcome, Sergio, to the TG family. Everybody welcome Sergio. Happy holidays. We have 39 laptops left now, folks. 39 laptops left. Everybody welcome Sergio to the family. 39 laptops left. Welcome, Sergio. Guys, remember, ttgoffer.com. Use the code TTG121. All right. You guys have that complete money back guarantee. Don't forget. All right. Now, let's get into the lessons of the day, and that's going to be how to use volume to predict follow-through. All right. How to use volume to predict follow-through. So let's talk about that. Let's go to SOPA first. We'll talk about SOPA first. All right. We'll talk about SOPA first. And what I would like to point out with regards to SOPA, I told my TG fam today that as long as SOPA is above 1550, you got to keep it on watch. All right, as long as we're above 1550, that's all your support from yesterday. You got to keep it on watch. We opened up today. We dropped right down into 1550, held support, and then you got this squeeze. All right, so the stock was halted right there. That little dash is a halt. So we halted there for a few moments. I was not long yet. Okay, the halt is what caught my attention, and then coming out of the halt, we blasted through yesterday's highs. Okay, we blasted through yesterday's highs when we came out of that halt. Now, when you have a stock, and this is a lesson you guys can learn very, very quickly, and you can implement this in your trading as early as Monday. When you have a stock that has a big momentum breakout day, like SOPA had yesterday, right? SOPA had a huge day yesterday, right? Big, huge breakout day. And you are trying to gauge whether or not a stock still has momentum and still has follow through. One of the key things that you can look for is for that stock the very next day to break above the prior day's high with the heaviest volume that it has traded at any point during that prior day. So the heaviest volume that SOPA had traded on this 3-minute chart, and I'll expand the volume so you guys can see this, the heaviest volume that this stock traded at any point during the day yesterday, which is your big breakout day, was right around 3 million shares, mostly really 2.6, 2.5, right? That was the heaviest volume that SOPA had traded at any point during its massive momentum-packed breakout day. So how can you tell the stock still has that type of momentum and breakout power? Denny, welcome to the TC family. 38 laptops left, folks. Everybody welcome Denny. Everybody welcome Denny. All right. Now, one way to tell that is if the stock breaks through the prior day's high, as you can see here, with the heaviest volume that the stock had traded at any point compared to the prior day. So what you will see here is now today, you can see we break through the prior day's high with 3.4 million shares traded on a 3-minute chart when we broke through that prior high. That is a signal to me that this stock still has juice. This stock still has follow through. So how can we use volume to predict follow through? That's the lesson we're talking about. All right. And then you will see once we broke through that previous high, I just waited for a pullback back to that prior high, which is 1850. And I stepped in and I was a buyer of SOPA right there, folks. All because I'm using the volume. I'm using the volume to dictate follow through. And that volume on the breakthrough the prior day's high was all I needed to know to think, okay, the stock still has momentum. There's the entry. We set the stop loss just beneath that prior halt price, which is also my trade line in VWAP, and also beneath the prior high. And we let the trade work itself through, little consolidation, and then bang, you get your follow through. And then there's your follow through. And we just start peeling profits off the table as we start to extend up to new highs. We just start ripping profits off the table as you get that extension. I held on to one piece. I took 3 pieces of profit into this move, held on to one piece to see in case we got follow through on the squeeze. And then once we pulled this thing back down, I took my final profit off the table once we had broken down beneath VWAP. So there's your final profit target. There's your final take right there. So we didn't get tremendous, knock your socks off type of follow through, but still a solid trade. 18% gain on that bulk take profit. I'll take 18% any day of the week. 18% keeps the job away, boy. I'll take that any day of the week. All right. So that's SOPA. Now, next is BFRI. Next is BFRI, okay, which I'm still in. Okay, I'm still in BFRI, long from $12.16. But again, what about the volume? How do we use the volume to dictate follow through? And everything I'm sharing with you guys, understand that there is nothing that works 100% of the time. Okay, all you can do is use these types of triggers and this type of analysis to identify high probability patterns and setups, and you just continue to put yourself in those high probability patterns and setups over and over and over again. And using volume to predict that follow through is an excellent time. Okay, is an excellent time to do so, or an excellent way to do so. Okay. Now, with BFRI, you have a stock that broke through. Okay. And I'm going to draw this out. There's your previous highs of the day. A little triple top high of the day from BFRI earlier today, right? There's BFRI. There's your high of the day. About a little triple top right there. David, welcome. Everybody welcome David. 37 laptops left. Guys, these are the only laptops we have left for the month of December. So we will not be able to get any more laptops until the new year. We only have we had 40, now we have 37 left. I'm sure those will be gone within the next couple of days. They're not going to last all the way through till the end of the year. But then don't forget, if you guys, if we run out of laptops before you join, and then you're like, oh, I'll just wait for the laptop, understand the price of the membership will be significantly higher next year because that price continues to go up as we walk our price back to $22.12. So you guys are going to want to jump on, grab one of those laptops while we still have them. Again, ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121. All right. Now, what you will see here with BFRI is a breakthrough the previous high of the day with the heaviest volume of the day. Now, when you get breaks through prior highs with the heaviest volume of the day, that is always something that needs to be recognized. It is always something that needs to be paid attention to, because when stocks break through the high of the day, the heavier the volume that comes in, the greater the chance that previous high becomes support. Won't happen 100% of the time. 75% of the time, though? 78% of the time? Bet your ass. So the heaviest volume of the entire day comes through on that break, greater chance that level now becomes support. So what starts to happen next? You start to form a beautiful bull flag on BFRI. There's a beautiful bull flag. So I get long inside of the bull flag, $12.16. Long inside of the bull flag, we set the stop loss just beneath that prior high, because now that prior high should become support if tested. We didn't even get down to test that area. We just formed the bull flag. Now, this is a textbook bull flag. Again, how can we use volume to predict follow through? There is very specific volume that you want to see when a bull flag forms. Okay, let me delete these lines just for a second. Let's focus on the bull flag. When a bull flag is formed, okay, it's called a bull flag because it literally looks like a flag, right? Here's your flag pole, and then there's your flag. When bull flags are formed, the flag pole, ideally, you want to see a big increase in volume. But then when the flag itself is created, the consolidation, you want to see decreasing volume. This volume is crucial to the quality of the bull flag itself and the probability of the success of the bull flag. If you had volume bars in here that look like this, you had a red volume bar in here that looked like that, that lowers the probability of the bull flag working out and increases the probability of the bull flag breaking down. Remember, all you can do as a trader is identify high probability setups and patterns. So you need to understand how to use technical analysis, also use volume to understand what the probability of the setup that you're about to attack is. This is a high probability setup because not only do I have the heaviest volume of the entire day as we broke through your previous high, which is a high probability trigger, but I also have a textbook bull flag setup, which is also a high probability setup and trigger. So the probability of this overall setup giving me follow through is very high. So I'm going to attack it. So there's where I go in, I step in, I get long at $12.16, and then inside of the bull flag, and then bang, we break out of the bull flag. But what else is the other main component of the bull flag? It's increasing volume out of the flag. You always want to see increasing volume on the way up when the flagpole is created, decreasing volume during the consolidation flag, increasing volume on the break out of it, and then you get follow through. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how you use volume to predict follow through. So what did we do? The TTG sniper trading robots that we are, we start ripping profits off the table, folks. We start ripping profits off the table. Profit comes off the table right there in front of $13. Right? Profit comes off the table as we keep extending. We start ripping profits off the table. Now I'm still long a piece of BFRI just because I want to see if BFRI is going to squeeze. I want to see if this thing's going to squeeze on Monday, because if we get over 1450, this is your all-time high. This is your all-time high on BFRI. And if we get above that, I think it's possible you could see BFRI Monday morning at, I don't know, $16, $17. So I'm still long. The bulk of my position's off the table. I already took profits off into this move, but the bulk of my position's still live. And we'll see if we get that follow through. Okay? You guys get it? Got it? Good. That is how you use volume to predict follow through. Now we'll do a quick check-in on the overall markets as the Santa Claus Rally is in full effect. We paused right up here at this flat top resistance. This is heavy resistance. This is now a triple top. This is now a triple top on the SPY, heavy resistance. Okay. I would actually think that maybe come Monday, maybe there's a little bit of a pullback and a reset. I don't want to see the markets try to break through 473 on Monday. I think the markets are too tired to break through 473 on Monday. In my opinion, this is too big of a move in too short of a time period. I think the markets need to pull back and reset before attempting to break through to all-time highs. Do I think all-time highs are possible? Yes, I do. Do I think that we have to pull back and kind of reset, maybe pull back to 466, 467, 468? Just give me a quick little pullback and reset right here. Give me a quick little pullback and reset right here. Nothing crazy. Take a breather, recharge your battery before making an attempt up at all-time highs. I do not think that we're going to just be able to cut through that all-time high after we've had the 4-day climb that we've had. This is a monster move in the markets in a 4-day period. I think it's going to be difficult to break through that level. And I believe that's also why you saw this little dump right into the close, because here's your all-time high. And then you got that little take profit right into the close. I think a lot of people just took profits off the table going into the weekend. And I think the market's reset. I think you have a slight pullback on Monday. Nothing crazy, just a regular slight pullback where the markets just take a digestion, consolidation, breather type day. And then we'll see how far that pullback goes before climbing back up towards highs. And then we'll look for the break to all-time highs. All right. So there we have it, folks. The Santa Claus Rally is in full effect, right back up to all-time highs. All right. So there it is, folks. So there are some really good lessons there. This is what I mean by I tell you guys that I want you to make sure that, if you're not subscribed to the channel, you got to do so, because I'm giving out golden nuggets on a daily basis. These are free lessons that can help you guys become better traders. What I'd like to do now is actually show you the TGD platform itself. All right, because I told you, TGD is a platform. It's not just courses and a chat room with trade alerts. There's professional tools and resources. There's professional tools and resources that you have access to as a member of the platform. All right, so let me show you what some of this entails. You're going to get access to our trading performance journal. Okay, this is going to track all of your stock option and crypto trades, give you guys actual statistics and data on all of your trading so you can figure out where you're making mistakes. Okay. Game changer in trying to improve on your trading and figure out where you're making mistakes. Then you've got Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. This is going to give you real-time breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of our chat room. No more relying on delayed news. You guys can't rely on delayed news if you're going to try to be an active trader like this. Professional traders get access to news as soon as it crosses the wire. You can't rely on Yahoo Finance that has 10, 15-minute delays. You're also going to get Quote Stream's full book level 2, so you can see all the market makers inside of level 2. And you also have our simulator. The simulator comes with real-time data. And it lets you trade stocks and options with fake money so you can practice what you're learning in the courses. Use it. You have our trade ideas scanner, which shows you what stocks are making new highs, new lows, that have a surge in volume. And it's broken up into small caps, mid caps, and large caps. So no matter what you trade, we can make sure you focus on the hottest stocks during the day. Guys, everything I'm showing you is included free. You don't pay $1 extra for any of this. This is all included with your membership when you guys pay $11.98. No upsells for this. We just added options flow and dark pool data as well. Okay, this is stuff that used to only be available to professional traders on Wall Street. Dark pool data. Now my TT fam have access to this. This can help you guys make better informed decisions. This is how we empower and educate the retail trader. This is how we level the playing field. We also have a proprietary scanner that has the same functionality as FinViz Elite for those that are familiar with FinViz. But you can actually click on any one of these stocks that are on the scanner and get unlimited downloadable PDF reports that give you access to analyst ratings for any particular stock. So wouldn't it be nice before you actually buy a stock to check and see how many analysts agree with you? Check and see how many analysts have a buy rating, how many have a sell rating, what are their price targets? This can help you guys making your trading and investing decisions. We have a social sentiment scanner that tells you what stocks are being talked about the most on StockTwits, Reddit, and Twitter. That can really help you guys stay ahead of the crowd. You get TradingView's Pro Plus charting software. It's one of the most commonly used charting softwares used by active traders. You're getting at least a minimum 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of professionals that's sporting over an 80% win rate. We're fully transparent. There's a journal on our website. It tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you can go ahead and check out and see if you were following along with all of our trade alerts, how would you be performing? You get 2 small private study groups. I told you guys about that. That's your chance to get information or get access to a professional trader, get the individual attention, ask questions, get the help you need to speed up your learning curve. Then you have the courses. Simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned when I worked at the fund in New York. There's beginner and foundation courses for those that are brand new. There's advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto. It's all in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. Remember, there are no special courses that will cost more money when you join. You get access to every single course. Then you have on top of the courses, a video library that has over 100 hours of additional educational video content. These are workshops that we conduct every week that covers different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, just to name a few. And then, of course, our chat room where the mods and I share our screen with you. We are live on the microphone, calling out our trades in real time, providing market commentary from pre-market till after hours. And you guys can also send us direct messages during the day and ask us questions. Wouldn't it be nice to ask a professional trader what they think about a stock before you buy or sell it? You guys can do that in chat every single day inside of your trading group. So guys, the next 37 people that sign up for our True Trading Group membership by Sunday at midnight will get a 45% discount. You're also going to get a brand new free laptop upon becoming TT certified and 2 small private study group sessions with a professional trader at TTG. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. Our goal is to disrupt this industry, folks. In order to do that, we've got to provide insane value and results. Right? We're all about results, guys. Seriously. I mean, you have that money back guarantee, and that's my proof that TTG is all about results. That is how confident I am in our ability to help you succeed. I will say it again to make myself very clear. As long as you are willing to put in some effort, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one study group. If you do that and still don't make your membership fee back at least once, I'm going to give you your membership fee back plus an extra $1,000 on top. I'm going to remove your risk from your membership. I'm going to cover your membership. And I can do that knowing that our refund rate since 2017 at True Trading Group is 1.78%. We have never once denied a single person that has requested a refund after not making back their membership fee, after doing those three things. We have never denied anyone of that refund. And we have only had to refund 1.78%. That's why I'm confident enough to offer you guys that money back guarantee. Nobody's willing to offer you the money back guarantee plus extra money on top. That means we're going to lose money if you fail. And I have no problem doing that because I stand behind this program. I put my money where my mouth is. Results matter at True Trading Group, and that's how I prove it to you. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot. You guys, go read the reviews. 1,400 people have taken time out of their day to leave us a review on Trustpilot. Go read them. There's no better referral than one from your peers, guys. Again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. If you guys are still not ready, we do have that 1-week trial. You can go to ttgthree.com. It's just $3. You guys can join us for a full week if you'd like. No auto renew, no recurring payment, just a one-time payment of $3. We do that to make sure you guys are real. All right. So that's it, folks. There you have it. Guys, I hope you all enjoy your Christmas, your holiday weekend, but get yourselves ready. Get yourselves right back here on Sunday night. Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here. We're going to be going live on this YouTube channel where I'm going to tell you how I plan on making money next week. And as you guys have seen from prior live streams, I told you last Sunday, go watch my live stream from this past Sunday. I told you exactly verbatim what I thought the markets were going to do this week and exactly verbatim how I planned on making money from it. And then what happened Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? The markets did exactly what I told you they were going to do Sunday night. And what happened? We actually crushed SPY call options throughout the week. 78% gain earlier in the morning. Then you had a 50% gain later in the afternoon. I mean, just crushing SPY call options last week. I'm going to do the exact same thing Sunday night again. I'll tell you exactly what I think the market's going to do next week, but more importantly, how I plan on making money from it. Guys, the code word for tonight, my THD members, the code word for tonight. If you're not a THD member, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. We do a lot of fun giveaways with members. So the code word for tonight, stand by. Knees. Knees with a K, like the things that attach your shin to your thigh. Knees. Okay? Knees. All right? The code word is knees. Don't worry about it if you're not a member. We do a lot of fun giveaways. We do these code words. We give away $300 to 10 THD members every 2 weeks. If they can put together these sentences that we make with different code words throughout, the week. But for those of you that are members, the code word is knees. All right. So that's it, folks. Thanks for joining me. I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday. Remember, the markets are closed tomorrow. Remember, the markets are closed tomorrow. Merry Christmas to everybody. For those that do not celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. Hey, Minna. Hi, Munchkin.
Can you put your tongue back in your mouth?
Yeah, none of that. None of that, Minna. We don't do that.
Oh, the boy child is so much easier.
That's it, everybody.
He's a little bit
Enjoy
easier.
your holiday weekend. I love you all. Get your butts right back here on Sunday. Let's figure out how we're going to make some money next week. I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button. Turn on your notifications if you haven't done so already. I love you all, my TT fam. I'll see you guys all later. Enjoy the weekend. Merry Christmas, everybody.